Morning everyone. It is Wednesday the 18th of July. It is nearly 10 past 8. When I said 10 past 9, 10 past 8 in the morning. The boys were up and ready early. Tobin got his own breakfast, got himself dressed and everything. Super. Yeah, so I was finished. I've had to do them both. Yeah, both pack up today. I think they both normally pack up Wednesdays. Yesterday I had to do them both pack up because Jack was going for a picnic in the park. Tobin's on a school trip. He's going to Sherwood Forest today. So that should be cool. What else? Yeah, I'm aching from leg day. So I think today is a rest day from the gym, which means I can go to the wool shop. So I nearly ordered some wool last night from various places. I was like, ooh. But then I looked in the garage because I'm not sure what I'm going to use for the body part. It's like a greyish colour, a linen-y colour. But it's worsted in the pattern, and then I can't remember what yarn they suggest. Is it it's a Banat one. It's not a Banat blanket, but it's one of the fluffy ones. I can't think what it is now. But we can't get it over here without significant expense. So I'd probably be looking at, I think I was going to, the ones I was looking at to buy last night was James C. Brett Flutterby? I think so. In cream. So that's a bulky. I think it's bulky 5, yeah. So I'm probably going to need more than a DK to go with it. So I was looking at Arrow. Yeah. So I'm probably going to go and pick the colours at the shop. Or, if I don't buy them from there, I'll find them, make sure they look alright together. So I'll make sure I've got a picture of the pattern on my phone for when I go down there. And have a look and see what's what. I did find this, excuse me. I went into the garage to look for yarn. More for the body part than the fluffy. And I found this, which is kind of fluffy. It's, see what it says on the packet, sail winter cream. That's not helpful. It's 20% wool, 80% acrylic, and I was thinking I could hold that double because obviously it's only, I don't know if it says what weight it is, whether it's the class is a 2 or a 3. It doesn't say, but it's obviously not bulky. Now I don't know if this is the sort of stuff I want to be holding double to try and work with. I've got it, I'll bear it in mind. If I do like the pattern, I decide to make more or something. I can always have a play making it smaller with thinner yarn. But yeah, so that's the plan. I'll go to the wool shop, yarn shop after work. Yay. That will brighten my day. Progress. This is all sewn together now. This is the coral pattern out of the Pocket Amigurumi book. I'll get that out in a minute and show you. So the head's more secure, but it will be sort of a laying down toy. So it just needs its eyes, and that one's done. Excuse me. There's still lots of ends, but I did get all the parts sewn on last night. So I have 6 legs. Excuse me. I made another leg and then read the comment from Ruth. Hi Ruthie. I think it was you. That said, when Jack picked this up to show everyone the other day, something fell off. And I've just looked down the side of my cupboard on my unit here and found it. Because I thought, oh well, I've made another one. And I thought, yeah, but that was pinned on. So where's the pin? I have the pin now. Because Paul tells me off if pins are... Oh, well, clearly it's wrong that pins are lying around. But quite often pins are in bed. These ones aren't so bad because I've got them on the wheel they came in. So I know if I'm missing any. And they've got a big sort of leaf on the end, so it's not too bad. But the other pins I had, yeah, they've only got tiny little beads on the end. And yeah, found them in bed. He wasn't very impressed. It wasn't on purpose. So I need to stuff the shell. I was going to do that last night and couldn't find my stuffing tub and assumed it was downstairs. It was upstairs, so I could have done it. It's just fallen out my basket. So I've got that to stuff and so on, and then it's just a case of putting eyes on this and the other one, and then they're done for Tobin's teachers, so hopefully they'll be done for tomorrow. I don't know whether he wants to give them tomorrow. I don't know if he's got them both on Friday. I better ask him actually. I'm sure they'll be around for the last day anyway, even if they don't normally teach that day. Yeah, so progress at least. I showed Tobin the Galaxy Granny that Grace is working on. Hi Grace. And he likes it, so I'll perhaps start working on that for him, to start putting his blanket together. I don't know about Jax. Jax can hang on. Jack's not like desperate for his blanket. Well, Tobin's not particularly desperate, but I said I'd make his first, and then I've got to make the present for party on the 31st. Is there anything else I need to make? My nephew's birthday in August, but I have bought him a present already. Don't know whether I'm making him a little something to go with it. I don't know. Yeah, so that's it for now. I will probably be back later, maybe with a yarn haul. We've got swimming tonight. I don't know what I'll do at swimming because I'm not taking felt to work on. It's, you know, can't do felt work and little sewing when I'm at the swimming baths, so who knows. I've still got this blanket to put together, but slip stitching a blanket together is not very exciting. Anyway, I'm gonna go and drink some of my juice. I got cherry and berry juice this morning. Cordial, well, squash, no. I don't do fruit juice. The kids do and Paul does, but too sugary for me, don't like it. Right, I'm going to do a bit of work on this and then get the kids to school and then go to work and do the usual. So I hope you're having a happy hump day. How is everyone coping with lollies being shut? See, I could have ordered Aaron from Lollies. Lollies. If I don't find anything, I'll buy the fluffy yarn from the wool shop and then perhaps order some of the Armoni rolls, because I kind of want some of them anyway. Some of the variegated, because I love them. But if I buy some of the, see if they've got a nice linen or nice grey colour, there's an idea. Then there's an excuse to order from Lollies, isn't there? With my YouTube money. Ah, that's what I meant to say. I have ordered a new tripod. I have a Joby Gorilla Pod, and it's old, probably about 3 or 4 years old now. One of the legs feels like my leg today after leg day. It's just a bit wobbly. It's not feeling its best. So yeah, I've ordered a new one thanks to the Amazon Prime Day, which we always get. It's not really very good, but we've ordered 2 things, one of which is a birthday present for the oldest, which he will love. It was a really good price, so we're happy about that. Yeah, I've ordered my Gorilla Pod. So I think it says it's magnetic, but I don't stick it to anything magnetic. I don't. It's not on my, oh, I wish it was magnetic, so it's, you know, it's not on my wish list. But maybe I'll stick it to something metal and we'll see. But it should have a stronger neck on it, a bit more flexible, and it will have, you know, the legs won't be so tired. So I mean, this has been great. This Gorilla Pod, it's done me very well. I think Paul bought it for me, so thank you, Paul. I bought my own now with craft fair proceeds, so that's good. I'm putting money back into the channel, and then I'm just going to buy pretty wool. So I'm going to go because I've heard my washer sing. Someone asked me the other day when my washer was singing. Yes, it is a Samsung washer, an Eco Bubble one, and it sings a little song when it's done. You think the novelty would wear off after having it for about 4 or 5 years, but if I'm in there and I'm trying to do something or I've got music on, it starts singing at me, I will turn it off. But most of the time, I let it sing its little heart out. Bless it. It's done a good job. It's just washed the clothes. It wants you to look at it. Going, ta-da, finished. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna go peg my washing out. Excuse me. I cracked my lip there. I don't know what. Hurts. Falling apart, wobbly legs, and leg day was hard. Or it didn't feel hard at the time, it feels like it was hard now. So yeah, rest day is definitely required. I need to buy some wool to make my legs feel better, don't I? Any excuse. So I'm going to go. I will catch up with you in just a moment. Bye guys. Hi everybody. It is 10 to 5 in the afternoon. We're not swimming. We should be at swimming now, but we're not. Tobin's school trip ran late. So technically he was back in time to go swimming, but he's been orienteering and running around in Sherwood Forest. So I said, "Do you want to go swimming?" And just well, I was like, "Okay, I'm not gonna force him." But it's a lot. You know, when they've had a busy day and stuff. I know, you know, swimming's very tiring, so I'm not gonna force him. He'll just, you know, have a week off. Obviously we've lost out on paying for the lessons, but that's I would have perhaps pushed more for him to go had they got back on time, but they should have been there for school letting out at 3:15 and they didn't get back till almost 10 to 4, so it was too much of a rush. So we are having a surprise afternoon at home, or surprise after school part being at home. I went to the wool shop. They only had, it wasn't James C. Brett they had fluffy wool, but they only had one ball of whatever it was, and it was white, not cream, and they had no more in stock. And I thought, don't want to go down the route of ordering it, because then I will go back, you know, back again. So I put some stuff in my cart on Wool Warehouse, because the drops is on sale, and there's some Aran cotton that I think will probably be good. With it being a doorstop, it's going to be sat on the floor, it's probably better to be cotton than acrylic. Tad more hard wearing. So I've got some beige cotton, no, grey cotton, and some green, because she said her room is grey, white and jade green, so I've got what I think is probably the closest to jade. And then the fluffy yarn, I think it's a robin fluffy, and I've just messaged her and said, look, do you want me to go ahead and order this, because to be honest, I don't really need that yarn. So if she is not, I don't know how much she wanted to pay. She said she'd looked on eBay and what she'd seen was rubbish and she'd rather give me the money, which is fair enough, but I don't know how much she had in mind. But obviously buying all the wool for it and the pattern it's not like it's just something I've got in, you know, in my stash ready to go. So I've messaged her and see what she says. So I didn't buy any fluffy from the wool shop. I did, however, buy this. It was reduced to £1. I did look around everything else and was, you know, pretties, but I thought, no, focus on what you actually need to buy, because you've got to, you know, spend some money on buying stuff for the sheep. But this is King Cole Big Value Neon, shade 1318. Green! It's quite like the Red Hot Glowworm, and I have got a Stylecraft that's green. It's probably not this neon green, but good for Angry Bird pigs. So I have a bowl of that for £1. I thought, why not? Oh, I've hurt my neck. So I ache. I have leg ache, and now I've got neck ache too. I had to put some like deep heat or, you know, muscle thing on it earlier, because I can't bear the thought of having a hot pack or anything on it because it's too warm. Yes, so I've got an achy neck. So I did some sewing when I got home from town. I went to look for shirts again in Aldi. They have a space for them, but no shirts, so boo-hoo. So this is all sewn together now. The shell is stuffed. I'm not entirely happy with my sewing on the shell. I might see if I can pick up some stitches or something, make it look neater, get not crochet around the edge of it, because that looks messy and I'm not unpicking it all. So yeah, I was weaving in ends before I had to go to school to fetch Jack and then sit around waiting for Tobin. So while I was there, I've got like a page and a half to read, and then I'm done with Skullduggery Pleasant, Last Stand of Dead Men, and it's book 8. I love Skullduggery Pleasant. This might be the last one I've got, I think. I think it goes up to book 11. But yeah, so I'm going to start getting them from the library. But so I'm going to get my Kindle charged up because I've got a couple of books on there I want to read, and then some more books that I want to pick up. Well, it's by Anonymous. I started reading, the first book I read was The Book with No Name, and then it was, is it The Eye of the Moon? I ended up searching for the title of the book because searching for Anonymous as an author is not incredibly helpful on Amazon and stuff like that. So yes, I've got to get my Kindle charged and get ready to read something else. I've been reading that for a while, but it's good. What else do I need to tell you? I got my new tripod. You're sitting on it. There is Joby Gorilla Pod Magnetic. So the legs are good and stiff, and you know, seem to be doing the job. So this is my old tripod, and this leg's stiff, this leg's stiff, this one, woo! This one's got a, you know, mind of its own, so it's just worked its way loose over the years, and doesn't really, if I stand it up and put my camera on it, has a tendency to chuck my camera down, which is not good, no good. So that one will be kept as a backup because it's been a good tripod. Yeah, so that's it really. I will update you tomorrow when if I hear back from my friend about whether I order the yarn or not, and then I'll have a delivery coming. Ooh, in a wool warehouse bag too, yay. I'm going to put the felt on these things tonight. I think Toby wants to take them to school tomorrow to give to his teachers, so I need to get cracking on that. Then maybe oh god, that hurt my neck. Maybe I get into the Galaxy granny square for Toby. Ready to not do an amigurumi for a little bit, but then I've got to make a party present for a party. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna go. I need to reply to Amber. Talking to Amber on Facebook, so I need to reply to her because a few messages have come through. I bet she thinks, what are you doing? I'm doing a video. I'll be with you momentarily. So yeah, I hope you're all okay. I'll be back tomorrow with more things. So stay well, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye guys.